Hey everyone, welcome to Angeldust Live. I'm Firefly Lucas, your host for the stream, and today we're playing Angeldust again, the action RPG for Windows, Mac, iPad, iPhone, Android tablets and phones, and Linux. If you're watching this on YouTube, please give a thumbs up to the video, subscribe to the channel to never miss the live show, and if you're watching on Twitch, hit that follow button, thanks, much appreciated. So let me open up the chat real quickly. So we're going to play a new version of the game, a 4.3 beta version of the game, with some graphical improvements, and for the first one, I will... hey yo Niels, goedenavond. Niels is Dutch, that's Dutch. So for the first thing, for the first change, you have to look at the game, and my head is kind of in the way here. So let me remove my face for a moment, here we go. So, and let me remove the banner as well, like this, and this overlay, there we go. So anyway, I hope you can see my mouse cursor or not, it doesn't really matter, but anyway. The heroes in the user interface, so the 3D sprites in the user interface, are now rendered using the same code as the in-game 3D sprites. Hey Obi, welcome! So, check out the quality of the models and the shading on this. So this is, like, very much improved compared to the old version. Hey Myrtle Lee, welcome as well. Another thing, so I noticed, and I'm going to get my... well, we'll cycle through the creatures and the things, the heroes here for a moment. So as you can see, the scout and the dude are looking good. But the sword on the fighter has got the reflections, and the armor has got it as well. You can see all of the model and the shading stuff is now correct, like it's featured in the game. Let's see, if we take a look at the globe, the globe on the wand of the sorceress, you can see that it also reflects the environment now, which is cool. You can also see the metallic effect on this wolf here on the left side. Yeah, it's pretty good, but it's so much better than the old rendering. So the models are now way more consistent, and the models are and the normals, like the shading is pixel perfect now, which is much better. For the next thing, I will, yeah, here I'm back. Guess who's back? I'm back. So the cool thing about this is that the let's see, yeah, whatever. But anyway, these are all looking good. Let's do the introduction of the user interface, and I will start in the game anyway. So the buttons on the left side of the screen select the hero you want to play as. We're going with the, let's see, let's go with the builder today, because why not? Enter your player name and a password in these boxes, and on the right side of the screen you'll find the game's social media, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch and Discord. The Discord server is run by a community of volunteers who do a very good job at playing together, hunting together, having lots of fun together, so if that sounds like your cup of tea, hit the button, you won't regret it, you'll join a very cool community of players. The website button takes you to the game's website. There you can do some additional stuff compared to what's possible in-game. So you can set your hero colors there, you can send private messages to your friends, you can name your land claims, you can trade in your quest points. Every quest that you do every day is a quest point. You can redeem those for special creatures like mounts and pets. So, alright, Obi is playing with the new beta version as well, that's good, that's good. The button at the center bottom of the screen sets the in-game language, we're going with English, and again, nice shading on this 3D model. Okay, so one more thing about the shading, and this is also... hey, yo, what's up? Hey, Gaston, good evening. Yeah, it's... Obi, it's cool, right? I hope we find some water today, and maybe we'll just visit some wonders to show off the new water rendering, which is much improved. We'll talk about that later on. So one more thing that I've changed here is the light direction. If you take a look at the old version, so Angeldust 3.x, you will notice that the light on the models comes in from the left side. So if I place my hand, the light comes in from this side and it lights the model this way. Which is kind of unfortunate because the light, if you take a look at this sign-in screen, the right side of the screen shows the sunlight and the entire world, and the left side is kind of the stage where the character is standing. So it's much more natural, and that's something I've changed for this version. It's much more natural to have the light come in from the right side of the screen to the left. So that's why you now see the shadows on the left side of the dude, like over here. I hope you can see my mouse cursor. And the light is coming from the right side. And in fact, you can see the sun over here, and the sun is actually now casting the light on the model. It looks so much better with the light on the right side of the screen. And it's... why didn't we think of this earlier? I have no idea. The lighting was the way it was like for years. And I've also changed this for version 3, so the next 3.13 update it will be called, will have the light come in from the right side as well. So this accentuates the character compared to the sign-in box. It's so much better, it's so much better. Anyway, we're going to sign into the game, here we go. Picking up the game controller, and we're going to take a look at what we encounter here. So, we've got Sigitron over there, Eric Muller is here. Hey Muller, Eric, hello. A small change in this version is that the holo scrolls and the holo symbols now have got vertex normals, so you will see them as they turn into the light, they will brighten, and as they turn away from the light, they will darken a little bit. Yeah, let's just delete 3.x at this point and only have 4.x. My thoughts exactly. Like 3 is going to be the legacy version, and 4 is going to be the ultimate real version. Another change is that the natural materials in the world that flow into each other, they've got new shading, and it will now be more smooth than ever before. So this grass previously, when it connected to paving tiles or other cubic blocks, it would be it would have these facets in there. It would have kind of have triangle shapes in there, but now it's like super silky smooth. Same goes with the grass under these lanterns, for instance. It's super smooth. It's rendered really well. Oh, that's because... can we look at water? Yes, we will take a look at water. Sure. Let's see, maybe I can place some water here. Oh, there's also some water. There's already some water here. Check it out, check it out. Wow. Here's water. So you get this this new reflection effect. It's got reflections, it's got refraction. It's got like all kinds of cool stuff going on. So take a look at the effect on the left side of the screen here. It's because the Mac App Store version and the standalone version probably save their stuff in different locations. So for one, it is in your library application support Metagaming Angeldust, and for the other one, it's in library containers and then into applications support and so on and so forth. So you can probably copy them back and forth, or you can make a symlink. It's because like the App Store version is under containers and the other one is under application support. Hey Leander! Hi Leander! Amigo! Yeah, we're going to go into the world and look at some water. And Loki later on will also visit some wonders with the water, because a lot of wonders have got water. Hey Infamous, welcome! Let's go to play together. Here we go, let's go.
You guys remember when we used to like take action?
So many rendering improvements, and also the saddle thing has been fixed in this version already. So that will also roll out in a new 3.13 update, but it will it's already available in 4.3 beta. Yeah, the Violet Castle looks dashing. It's so good. The water is so good. It's not... Oh, here, Loki. Look at the stream. Water. Check out the waves, the ripples on there, and just it's casually. It's like it's casually just going up and down here, which is good. And if we take a look at it from this angle, you can see, oh, there's some reflections coming in like this. Oh wow. And now we're looking against the, like, into the sun. Check out the water, check out the waves. Also check out the shadow, just casually blocking out the sunlight over there. So I hope you like this. It's pretty good. If you take a look at it from above, that is so cool. Yeah, it's got a Fresnel effect, so if you look at it from a straight angle, you will look through it, and if you take a look at it from a grazing angle, it will reflect the sun like this. It's just check it out. If we just rotate the camera around very subtly like this, it's just so much nicer. I'm not sure if it will bork things up, maybe you're better off copying the chunk files. Eric Muller is dancing. So anyway, as you can see, it's got multiple animations going on. So it's got this like wavy effect of like the macro waves going on. It's got tiny micro waves going on. Microwaves. And Loki, keep your head above the water, man. Oh no, he's gonna drown. Oh no. Loki, broki. Watch out, bro. Everyone's sitting in the water. All right, nice. So anyway, that's the much improved water rendering. It took a while. It also like. Was I riding on this horse or was I riding on this horse? I was riding on this horse. At the end of the stream, we'll take a look at some of the wonders, and you'll be amazed. It looks so much better. It looks just so good. The new thinner wands are going to take time to get used to. Thinner wands? What? Thinner wands? I have no idea what you are talking about. Let's go. Hopefully we'll find some more water, and hopefully we'll also find some ice, some natural ice. In Linux version, look water different. Yes, Siggy, this is version 4.3 beta. You can get it on itch.io. On Linux it should look the same. So there's one problem. If you hold a water block in your hand, it turns a black on some computers. The new thinner wands. What are thinner wands? Huh? The WANs in the UI. The icons are thinner. What? What are you talking about? They didn't change, did they? Oh, those. Yeah, but that's work in progress. So lines will be changed in the next version. Or at least pretty soon. So I'm looking into changing the lines. So these thin boxes, they will be bigger and better. Don't worry about it, Infamous. So actually, so the good news is that the new water is there. I've been working like... is there lighting? Not yet, Loki. That's queued for another day. I do have a work in progress, which looks fantastic. But it's coming in the next version, most likely. So there's a few major visual changes coming in the next version as well. And it's just going to be fantastic. It's going to be phenomenal. It's huge. Like, world leaders from all over the world have called me up to congratulate me on this new version. But, so the good news is I did all of that work. The bad news is I didn't visit any of the builds, because I was visiting builds, like the first one. It had a lot of water in there, and I was like, I can't even see the water. So that's why I put a lot of time into making the water work.
Great.
Yeah, not the lines, I know. Not the lines, I know. So here again, it's just a patch of water like this, and it just looks amazing. Of course, it's like one pass rendered, so it doesn't have like actual transparency in there, and some of the reflection effects from 3.x are gone as well, because they were just not compatible with this style of rendering. But on the other hand, it just looks so good. Check out the patch of water here to the right. It just looks so good.
We found the loot and we're happy.
Also, if you're using the Mammoth, the Hannibal, in the new version you will also see the metallic tusks in the sign-in screen. Is Angeldust playable in North Korea? I'm not sure. Try it and let me know. Oh, also, one improvement compared to the old water rendering, or one more improvement, is that it will be textured even if it's only 1x1 block. So the old version, in the old version, if you had a 1x1 block of water, it wouldn't have any texture and would just look kind of like flatly shaded or untextured. And right now it does have the texture on there. So, and one more thing. So this also works in the cartoon version, because of course it works in the cartoon version. It's the same water effect. So this is shared between the visual styles. But you can also even go to the old-fashioned style like this, and then you'll have very pixely, cool-looking water. So Angelio said like the water needs to be blue. It's not blue. I think it's better than in the other game. Alright, people are guessing at some people's player names. But we're getting there, as you can see, so it's like brush strokes left and right, but we're getting there. It's taking a lot of work to get 4.0 or the Angeldust 4 up to the graphical quality of 3, but we're getting there, like step by step. And there's definitely some big improvements. I think like the shadow mapping of the entities, so the shadows of all of the creatures and the dudes in the world, is just so much better than the old style of a circle. Is Lil Pump playing Angeldust? Hey Leanda!
Hey, sweetheart, awesome!
Hola! So last week I told Leanda and Angelio that I would visit their builds this week. Sorry, didn't. I worked on water.
Oh, divine.
What's the quest for today, by the way? Oh, it's the Speedy Wolf, the Foxy Wolf. Come on, I'm mounting the wrong horse. Here we go. I need to set my saddle mode to restricted. The readme.txt could use some macOS X love. And what's hey, it's macOS 11 now, so it's not even macOS 10 anymore. It's Big Sur. It's not the Lil Pump anymore. It's the Big Sur now. Where are we going, Billy? This way? Hey, Kerzaya. What are you missing? What's up with that? So you download the standalone version for Windows or for Linux from itch, and then you just add the beta in there, and then you copy over one file. Oh, High Roller 10.13, High Shara, Mr. High Shara over there, check him out. While I'm still running 10.10.
Eyes on the prize.
A true story, true story. Today I spent some time getting macOS Catalina to run on a 2011 MacBook Pro.
Oh,
It actually works.
this place has been
So
purified.
I'm running 10.10 on a newer computer, and I'm running 10.15 on an older computer. It actually works. It doesn't have a metal graphics card, only the Intel integrated chip, but it's perfectly fine for browsing and just Xcode and development work. Alright, let's keep on going to the south. We're just hoping to see some more water. We'll also visit some builds at the end of the stream so that we can see it in action. I tried my best to make the water as good as possible. It took like almost an entire week to get it to look really cool. And then I realized, hey, but like natural ice is kind of like frozen water, so maybe we can use the same water rendering process for that as well. It looks perfectly fine. So the ice is also changed and also has got the refraction.
Practice.
I can even show you in the shader that it's like scientifically accurate. The ice looks amazing. Okay, so I'll be really honest with all of you. I've been blocking on this water for so long. I didn't know where to take it. I didn't know what it should look like. I didn't know. To wolf the mission here. Oh, that sounds good, Leanda. We're going to take a look at those wolf missions. Like I blocked on it for a very long time, didn't know where to take it. And this week I dove into Blender and I was like, okay, we can make water. We're going to do it. We're going to do this. We're going to write a shader. That's amazing, and it looks pretty amazing. Yeah, purple ice. The purple ice is nice. It's a song by Prince as well. Purple ice, purple ice. Angigio won't be joining us today. Oh, rip Angigio.
Divine.
I need only one more mission. A Lobo de Mission. Where's the other Lobo de Mission? Leanda, show us. And I've also got one more spectacular thing lined up. It's going to look amazing. You already saw it on an earlier live stream in a like very alpha version of 4.0. I think I'll be able to reintroduce it, and it's just so good. It looks so amazing. I installed the 4.3 beta for the first time based on the purple ice I saw on Obi's stream.
We found the loot and we're happy.
I've become stronger. Oh yeah. You are now level 143.
I'm a mystery.
So that announcement also renders with the new shading code, so my dude looked better than before. Hey, Colts Walker, welcome. Colts, you missed the kind of the introduction of a few new features in the 4.x series. Hopefully we'll find some more water in the game and you'll be able to enjoy it. Angelio ripped. Oh, whoops. But seriously, Obi, did you stream it? Or is it a joke? Was it a screenshot that you shared on Discord? I have the beta. Hey Loki, congratulations. GG, check out the water. Carla, GG, hola, saludos. Gracias. Buenos días, señorita. ¿Cómo estás? Oh yeah, you can always rewind the
This place has been
thing.
purified.
Yeah, you can stream it. Oh, seriously? Cool.
Oh,
And you saw the ice and you were like, I got to have this. You didn't even see the water yet and you were like, okay, the ice is cool. But the ice is cool. Also the purple water, I'm not sure if you already saw that, Obi. The purple water is kind of the same. Loki says, I love the water. There you go. So this is what I was shooting for. Just trying to make Angeldust great again. On all fronts. So that's why graphics are important, I think. It just looks so good. The water is just so much fun to be around and to play with and to show off. Yeah, make Angeldust great again. Hi, I'm Donald Trump. And we're going to make Angeldust great again. I actually saw the dude yesterday evening in my time zone. He was doing a press conference on Operation Warp Speed or whatever it was called, Light Speed or whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States. Yeah, he's got great words. Truly the best. Leaders from all over the world have called me up to congratulate me on the choice of my words. It's been great. Frank, you heard the firework rule? Yeah, it's cancelled. Seriously? No, seriously. I was just yesterday. I was really sad I was really sad that people could not buy fireworks anymore and it was going to be banned this year. Because I wanted to get some more okay boomers like last year. I wanted to share it on the stream. No, I mean, what? It's banned. Oh, I thought the rule was cancelled, but no, the fireworks are still banned? Sag. I'll tell you what though, yesterday evening, one of the like nearby people here in the hood, they were cracking some fireworks. It was a spectacular fireworks show. It was just like, it was huge, it was the best. People from all over the world called them up and they said like, great choice in fireworks, bro. Yeah, it's banned. I was really looking forward to get some more, what was it called, baby boomers and a baby boom fireworks, just like last year, and share it on social media and just show them off on the stream, talk about it for a little bit. They banned fireworks in this year. Yeah, I live in the hood, bro. I'm still Jenny from the hood. Because you know what, I like big fireworks and I cannot lie. I am proud of the Dutch for going that 2,000 participant double blind study that proves that face masks don't protect the public from corona. Okay. Did we participate in a study? I have no idea. I still have a closet full of fireworks. Okay, Niels. Okay. I'm not sure if you want the International Fireworks Task Force in your house, but it's cool. Yes. I love the water. Loki, we love you.
Evil village. Time for some target practice.
Chunky and thick. Give it to me.
Been looking for this.
Alright, let's keep on going. We want to see some more water or ice. I will not stop streaming until we see more water or ice. It's just so good. You love to see it. So also, the entire world should be rendering smoother now, in the sense that like the lighting on it and the shading and the shadowing is just so much better than before. It's like we're going to make Angeldust great again, and we're doing it right here, right now. Check out the water, check it out. Oh, so good, so good. Like here it is in the shadow, and you can see it's actually refracting from this side. So do you see the refraction in these waves? It's like, whoa, it's like so good.
Well, no rush. I'll just chant.
It took a long time to get ready and took a long time to get perfect, but it's just so amazing. And maybe we'll find some ice as well, because we're entering the pine wood. If the hills slope downwards, we might find some ice, and you'll be able to see that effect as well. I think this is ice. Here we go. Oh, it's snow. Disappoint.
This place doesn't look too friendly.
Why is it, by the way, that most of the games are blocked in schools, but Angeldust works everywhere and it's never blocked? Hey, that's because I use the big brain while developing this. Angeldust was specifically made so that it could work everywhere, and it would be very hard to kind of like have it be banned by default. So unless people really start investigating like which connections you are making, it just looks like regular traffic. I actually had this problem with one of the translators who worked on, I think, the Spanish or the Portuguese translation. They weren't able to connect to the game from a... Oh, here we go. Here's ice and water next to each other. Check it out. So here, ice. You see this? Wow. Loki, come and take a look. Ice. Check it out. So here's the ice effect, the Iceman. And it just looks so good from all of the angles. Check it out. If you're looking like with the sun on your back, it looks like this. And if you're looking towards the sun, it looks like this. It's scientifically perfect. We can take a look at the code if you want later on, if you want to do some more code peeking. I will show you. It's scientifically accurate. Linux users can't enjoy the new version. Why not? The beta is also available for Linux, and I tested it up to, I think, up to and including the 4.2 version. I didn't test this one just yet, but it should be working. Seriously. There's a Linux version of the beta as well. But anyway, check out the new water and the new ice next to each other. It's just amazing. It's the best. Colts, I'm pretty sure that it works on your computer as well if you're using Linux. You do need OpenGL 3.3. It might have something to do with your graphics card. Did you install Mesa? Yeah, it should work. It should work. Absolutely. I tested this on Ubuntu. I think it's 16.4. So that's like 4 years old, almost 5 years old, and it works. It probably depends on the graphics card drivers that you have. So look into your video card. Maybe Mint doesn't install like proprietary drivers by default. Maybe it doesn't install Mesa or something for compatibility. I've no idea, but it should work. Seriously, there's no reason why it shouldn't work. It works on a very old computer that I have here from 2004 or so, with like very old Ubuntu and an AGP 80. Yeah, it's even before AMD branded the thing. So it's an 80 Radeon. So it works. It works. Sure, sounds good. Sounds good. If you email some details. It should definitely work. Use GLX info to see what kind of renderer you're using. I mean, this even works on Intel graphics, 3000. AMD, okay. So I'm using ATI, so which is kind of similar. Also, if you take a look at the map in this new version, the sprite here is rendered using the new rendering technique as well. So that's also improved.
I'd call this a victory.
One thing that I also changed, maybe you've noticed it on the live stream already, I slightly tweaked post effects, so it's got a little less overbright lighting. Now that the game supports specular light from the sun, I think that kind of takes on the role from post effects. So post effects, one of the effects, the ambient light thing, I dialed it down by about half, so from 10.1 down to 5. So maybe the colors are a little bit more saturated compared to normal, or maybe like the display looks a little bit less overexposed, because otherwise you get this double effect where we have actual specular lighting and post effects add some ambient lighting. So there you go. You were saying something about the guy who did the Brazilian translation. Yeah, so they weren't able to connect to the game server back in the beta versions leading up to the 1.0 release, and that really made me take a second look at the network layout, or like the network traffic thing, to make it work on all of the firewalls and all of the things that you would encounter on a work or in a school setting. And it was definitely a big improvement, because it will either masquerade as regular HTTP or as like HTTPS, at least on those port numbers. So if you don't specifically block the Angeldust host, it will just look like regular website traffic to a firewall. And then you're suddenly able to play the game on all kinds of computers that you weren't able to play on before. Leanda, don't go ahead too far. Leanda, don't rush too much. Stay with the group. Also, Angeldust uses TCP/IP, which is a stream-oriented traffic, like internet protocol, instead of UDP. Most computer games use UDP. Angeldust uses TCP, and it's specifically built to be able to be playable over TCP. I know some of you may doubt this, and some of you have got their concerns about this, but I think it works really well, and the entire network protocol is made in a way that allows for TCP to be a very useful protocol for this game. And most firewalls will or might block UDP traffic, because it's mostly used for games and not for commercial applications. And that's why Angeldust works much better on most firewalls.
Great. I was getting sleepy.
Oh, you thought Leanda was in charge? No, sorry. It's currently infamous. It's currently free to download on itch.
I'd call this a victory.
And like 3.x and 4.x are just interchangeable. You can just play any version you want. It's the same game, except one looks much better, I think. Initially, like the very first 4.0 beta wasn't that good compared to 3.x, but we're getting there. So with the metallic rendering and all of the material properties and just the smooth lighting on the landscape, just check out how smoothly everything is lit. Hey, there's some more water. This is the water stream, by the way. No, I'm not a fake. I'm like the real Firefly. You prefer Frank Lucas. Yeah, he's a gangster, man. He's a real gangster. Check out the water. Check it out. Just, wow, the way that it... Like, I never programmed shaders before, and I won't say that I'm an expert in shader programming, but I really did my best to make these shaders look good and performant as well. It's just so good. This water is so good. Here's another puddle of water. Check it out. Wow.
You guys remember when we used to like...
I've got another meme for Alexi. I'm not sure if Alexi is going to watch today, but I have another Deus Ex meme. It's fresh, it's hot off the presses, it's just so good. You love to see it. The water looks like it has hair floating on top. What?
This place has been
purified.
This place
it's got hair floating on top. You look like you've got hair floating on top.
Alright, do I have to glue anyone back together?
Yeah, this is the Harry Water update. Huh? Not Harry Potter? No, I don't have copyright on the name Harry Potter, but Harry Water. Harry Water on top? What?
This is the part where you stop existing.
What are you talking about? Now, it would be nice if we would find some purple water and some purple ice in this stream as well, so we can take a look at that. It's just so amazing. Yeah, what Harry Water? This is... Huh? How do you know what water looks like when there's hair floating on top? Where do you find this? Is this an American specialty or something? Boom, boom, boom. Boom. So I hope to introduce the lightning Loki in the next version. It's pretty cool. The lightning is good. Like the effect, it's not like fully fleshed out just yet, but the version that I have currently is just looking so good. So thanks for that suggestion. It's just a nice improvement. Harry Potter water? No, what? Huh? He knows too much? I have no idea. In a swimming pool with long-haired people, okay.
This place doesn't look too
Can I get version 4 on iPad? Not at the moment. Right now it works on desktop platforms only because it's programmed to OpenGL 3.3, and most of the things that I do are also possible in OpenGL ES, which is the kind of the mobile version or the tablet version of OpenGL, the graphics programming language.
Ready when you are, as if I wasn't already excellent.
But there's a few roadblocks for 4.x on
This place
iPad.
doesn't look too friendly.
I had earlier versions working on iPad, so that's hopeful. It gives a lot of hope. And it ran perfectly fine, so that's cool. But there's a few things that I might have to drop. For instance, the dynamic shadows on the characters, they might not work on iPad. I have no idea. So that's for the future. Discover the cactus. No. This is to remind me that to tell new players to unlock things with the shovel and the axe. You don't unlock all the things, because then you're never reminded that you still need to unlock things. Loki, I like your snake, by the way. Which sounds a little bit more odd than I meant.
Ready when you are.
But just take a look at the graphics quality of this game. Why do people say that the other game is better? It's not. Definitely not. Check out the water. Oh yeah. Some nice water, bro.
You guys remember when we used to like...
I laughed at the way you said cactus. What? Cactus? What's up with the cactus? In Dutch we say cactus. Angeldust forever. If you head southwest, you might hit purple water. Am I being bamboozled here? Let's zoom out on the map for a moment. Southwest. What? We need to travel a long way. We're just going south. It's going to take too long. Cactus. Cactus. Zoom 256. Yeah, we never make it, bro. We never make it. We don't travel too far on the live stream. Cactus. We'll just go to the wonders. Maybe there will be a wonder next to the thing. But seriously, I want to see Dragon Throat Valley. That's probably going to look amazing. I didn't pay attention to that one just yet. Neferspi looks amazing with the new water. Just it's got some water all around and throughout the city. I think it looks amazing. Obi, did you already figure that one? Did you already look at it? And the Violet Castle is also amazing because I posted that on the social media. We'll take a look at that later on the stream. So all of the wonders with water, they look wonderful.
Alright.
Yeah, the waterfall. Yeah, the waterfall looks pretty good with the lake next to it. You looked at lots of places. Do you like it? Because I really tried my best, but I'm not sure if it's good enough. I really tried to knock it out of the park, so to say.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Oh, Pax Anima, yeah, but unfortunately it's been destroyed.
Purified.
We might. Colts, that sounds like a good idea to do sometimes. Just to schedule like a more advanced hunt where we go for more diverse creatures.
Been looking for this.
There's a giant lake at Pax Anima. Yeah, so, but giant lakes in and of themselves. Oh, there's water to the left of us. We need to go to the left.
Crisp and
With the reeds, yeah, but it got destroyed. Like Alexi destroyed everything. Wow, check it out. Whoa, wow. Check out the new water. Check it out. Loki, are you enjoying the water or what? Oh, the lake is still there. How do I sit? Like this. It's just so good. What kind of game is this? What kind of game is this? Lol. Yeah, this is like this is really cool. Oh wow! Check the water. Check out the water. Check out the rendering on this water. And now Loki, imagine it's starting to rain. And now imagine that lightning will strike down as well. It's going to be really cool. Let's go. So this is the water stream today. Imagine the water turned yellow. Yeah. Already down. Yeah, the lighting effect is really great, but I need to implement one more thing before that, and then you'll be really pleased with what it looks like. Hey Bananas, Boo, how are you doing? It's been a while since I saw you on the stream, about 3 weeks ago or so.
Too friendly.
Saturdays with the boys be like, yeah, we all in the water, just boys things. Like for real, last week on Saturday I was actually swimming in the water here in the Netherlands, outside, so... Yeah, I'm probably not going to add that, Obi, but you can always tweak the shader to make it colored in a different color. It's been months actually. Seriously, I thought you were here like pretty recently. But welcome back, welcome Boo. We're playing a new beta version of the game, so we've got the dynamic shadows where like this version introduces new water shading, which looks amazing. We're going to take a look at more water and more ice later on. No, it's not a missed opportunity. You need to pay coins, so you go to the shop and then you click on yellow water or brown water. Sure. Exactly what we want. Also, Obi, did you see the swamp water yet? So the green water? Does that look good? And the razor fan?
Easy peasy.
Those look good to you? It's all the same, like all the same shading thing. What else has been added? Lots of stuff. Hopefully someone else in chat can comment on what has been added. Did you already see the pet shop and the mount shop? So you can now get some exclusive pets and some exclusive mounts from the shop on the website. I don't think I have any at the moment. I've got the donator mounts, but there's like new horses, new bears, new moas. You can even ride a mammoth now. So I'm not sure if you were already up to date with that. I don't think we've got Hum riding a mammoth today, but last week he did, and it was really cool to see.
I couldn't miss if I tried.
Since when is there purple water? It's always been there in the Wonderwell Oasis.
Hey there, I'm a mystery. How you doing? Nothing like that. You treasure.
It's always been here.
I'd call this victory.
And indeed, Leanda, this was Builders Against the Wolves, and I'm just using my hammer because that's all I know.
Oh, let's go.
Let me drink some water. One moment, please. Hey, Coles Walker, you're in game as well. Did you finally boot up that 4.3 beta? If you could give a console output of the failure and maybe do an LDD and then Angeldust the binary so that I can see which dynamic libraries got loaded, and GLX info for your OpenGL renderer information. That would help in troubleshooting. Okay, don't worry about it. Firefly, you should place turrets like this. You might not play this game, but here you go. Place turrets. So far, right now it's kind of dark, but does anyone see the difference with the ambient light from post effects? So I turned down the effect. Are the colors like better now? Is it less overexposed? Does it really not make any difference? I'm not fully watching the stream. Wife wanted me to do stuff. Ah, I see. Don't worry about it. Real life is more important. Check out the moonlight. Check out the moonlit water. Check it out now. The moonlit water right about now. The moonlit water. It's just so good. You love to see it. Yeah, I will also compare at the end of the stream, but I think it's much better. I think it was Monique who commented at this like way past, in the past when I was playing version 3 even, saying like the image looks a little bit overexposed. I kind of like the effect with the light coming in from the top because we didn't have specular lighting, but now we do have specular lighting, and I'm like, okay, I think we can kind of do without the ambient light. Whoa, more water. We can do without the ambient light. Sorry. Water looks good, a little jello, but much better. No smoky like the standard. No smoky. Loki is just again sitting in the water, there we go. Real life has got a weak server connection. Hey Niels, you've got a weak server connection, bro. Hey Black Magic Lion, welcome. You look sharp. Check out your color scheme here, you look really sharp. Please make lava harmful. Oh, we're going to the south. It's this way. Follow me. I think the colors are much better. They're a little bit more vibrant and a little bit more saturated. It's good. It's good.
Eyes on the prize.
Oh, more water. We're getting the specialty treatment here. We got a lot of water today. Oh my god, it's a bomb. Players need healed. Yeah, where are our healers?
Oh, fine. Good hunting, fellas.
Oh, we're going into the swamp. Maybe we'll be able to see the green water as well. It's kind of the same as the regular water, except green. Which kind of gives it away. Don't die, you'll be dead. Yeah. Right on, bro. Stream is closed today, about 4 seconds from my typing in game to seeing it here. That's good for my local. Okay. So here's the green water. Unfortunately, it's a little bit darkish right now because it's foggy and the rain is falling.
Easy.
But this has got a little bit of a different, like, specular highlight to it. And it's got like these deep green hues inside of the water if you look down. So this is the swamp water. It's a little bit more muddied even than the regular one. Yeah, I set the stream to ultra low latency, which is good. I forgot how uncanny some creatures in this game were. Alright, uncanny, as in, you get a roamer without pants.
Has been purified. Time to turn up.
The wave showing up when looking close at water is awesome. Yeah. Oh, here you see the difference between regular water and the Smoky Jackson. So here's a few blocks of regular water, which is kind of this gray streak inside of it. And the other stuff is the swampy water. So you can definitely see some differences in the shading here. And the game still runs pretty well. Oh, Fumigato. RIP. We have two French players here, Zero AKM and Fumigato.
Time for some target practice.
Savakis. Is the gold jumping on the water? Yeah, it is. Fumigato, get up, buddy. Get up, soldiers. Continue the fight. Yeah, I must say, it took a long while and it took a long time to get this water the way it is right now, but I think I'm really happy with the result. It took so much time to get everything right, but I think it's it's come together real well.
Ready when you are.
Where's the rainbow water? We don't have any yet. Here's a tripod, people. We need to kill the tripod. GG, Fumigato. Can we ride one of the bosses now? You can ride a mammoth.
New treasure smell.
You can ride a mammoth now if you from the shop. You need 420 though, so that's quite a lot. But then you can ride a mammoth.
Well, no rush. I'll just chant or something. Well, that's quite enough of that. Good guys, one evil witch. This is the part where you stop existing.
Come on, we need to kill the roamer. There we go, there we go. Lots of coins for everyone. Loki, get some. So like I said, definitely nearing a point where 4.x is at least as polished as 3.x. It took a long time, but the pieces are falling into place now. Hey, Coleswalker. Nice outfit with the red stripe on your white dress. And I think with this we outdo the other game even more, but like, was there any doubt about that in the first place? What's happening? Why are we not killing the snake? What's going on? If you see the trees glowing yellow like this, you need to discover them using the axe. There's no other game like this one. It's one of a kind. There you go. You're one of a kind, Colts. Glad to hear it. Zero AKM riding on the Moa. Knows what's up. I need to tank some health here.
Hey there, I'm a mystery.
Anyone want to do the lottery? If we clear the area, we do the lottery. Lottery time when area is clear. Hey Leanda, are we just going to hit the scorpion like this? We can do it. When are you gonna change the lottery? Yeah, no idea. I was very close to it and then it got put on the back burner again. Okay, pet snack lottery time. Come win a pet snack. Oh, we need to kill this Moa because someone trained it. Okay, come to the live stream. Come to the live stream to win a pet snack. Right now. I'll be right back. Hey, Tinspin. Hey, why are so few engines using multiple threads that modify arrays of float and int? It does not need locking and it's good at cache. Yeah, that's why this game does it. This is pervasively multi-threaded. It would run perfectly fine on BOS. Right, so lottery time. Get on YouTube. Get on Twitch. Win a pet snack. Alright, I can't make it more clear. I'm going to alt tab out of the game for a moment. How many threads do you have? Basically you can have an infinite amount of threads, but the game currently uses about 5 or 6, I think. So the main thread, chunk rendering, texture loading, model loading, networking, did I already say that one? There's music playing and sound effects. Maybe it's closer to 8 or so. And I am contemplating maybe raising the number of chunk rendering threads from 1 to like 3, so that quad-core computers are always rendering chunks. Alright, so you want to participate in the lottery or not? No, don't worry about it. Go to the Angeldust website, playangeldust.com or any of the localized variants, and then sign into the website using this button. Hey, nice star over there. So the code for today is 50152. This is your code for today. Boop, boop. What about physics? So if you're talking about the server side, physics are run server side. They are not done client side. Yeah, they are like predicted client side, but it's not much. There's not much physics to calculate. So physics run on the main thread. It's that's like about 2 nanoseconds of processing per frame. The physics are easy. The physics engine in this game is optimized to the core, because it also doesn't do a lot. So your code for the day 50152, enter it, submit a ticket, and we'll see if people enter their tickets for today. Did you move keyboard and mouse off the main thread? No, it's pulled twice per frame, so instead of just like pulling in events once per frame, like on a I do it twice, because there's the rendering and kind of like all of the processing is divided in 2 almost equal halves. So there's one half that does the world rendering and then the sprites, and kind of like in between I pull the keyboard and mouse once more. That's delegated to SDL, so I just pump the SDL event queue twice per frame at like almost a split interval, and that works really well on slower computers to get like the input processed in a good fashion. Alright, goodbye Boo. You can win a pet snack if you want. So you can win a pet snack if you feel like it. So you can have a dog or a cat or one of the other tiny creatures in the game as a pet. But if you don't want, you're free to go. So good week. Have a nice weekend, and we'll see you later, Boo. Right, so any takers for the lottery? Otherwise, in the meantime, you can just enter this code, by the way. In the meantime, we'll take a look at the social media image already, like once. We'll take another look at the end of the stream. So check out how cool it looks with the new water shading. Just check it out. So this is made out of water blocks, the head of the castle, and also this like bottom part is also made out of water with the waves here. And it just looks so good with the refraction here. You can see that some of the like bottom is reflected at the top because it's just the angle of incidence, and it's like the angle of refraction is scientifically correct and all. So it just looks really good. It looks like proper water. Is Boo the guy who made the wonder? No, this is Mobius, built by Mobius. And this is also done without any post-processing, so this is as it appears in-game in 4.3. Like nothing was done, this is just cinematic mode at, I think it's 2130 in-game time. And like all of the shading, like the metals on this, what is it, temple, the metals here, and the water and all of the other materials, it just renders like this in-game. I don't think Boo is that was G, that was OOGOO. Yeah, I've also got an Alexi meme lined up, but Alexi's probably not watching. Yo, look at that shadow from the bridge support pillar, bruh. Dude. Like this shadow over here. What about it? It looks pretty good, or is it not looking good? What's your problem? It's amazing! Oh, there we go. Well, tell everyone, tell all of the players of that other game to join this game. It's a pretty good game. But I'll tell you what, like in the next version, if I can pull off what I want to pull off, it will look even more amazing. It will look spectacular, phenomenal. Like, leaders from all over the world will call me up and they will congratulate me on this game. I've just got something so cool lined up. No lottery tickets just yet. No problem. I'll give you 1 or 2 more minutes. So in the meantime, like, oh yeah, we can do the coding with Firefly once more. So let's take a look at the water shader. And oh, you can see that I've got all of the versions here. Shaders. OpenGL, fragment shader, basic shader. Open with the notepad. I hope you can see this. I think you can see this, right? Yeah, it's again notepad time. Great hum. Pretty soon you will be able to get your donator badge thingamajig. So hopefully you will be able to see the text here. I can make it a little bit bigger even. So this is the shader that does all of the work. This shades all of the stuff in the game, so that's why it's called a shader. It's just regular OpenGL version 330 core, 3.3 core. So you can see all of these section headers. So this is the diffuse material color that's being calculated, world lighting, atmosphere pre-lighting, water vertex normals, whatever. We're going to take a look at the water refraction here, because that's pretty cool. So this is the reflection and refraction section. And here we get the water refraction. And check this out. Do we have access to that? Yeah, you all decided, like I asked you all, like, do you want this to be a plain text file? And everyone said, yeah, we want it to be a plain text file. So that's why you can have this plain text file. This is just, the shader is like for everyone to modify. Well, it is copyright by me, so it is. It says at the top of the thing, it's like all rights reserved. So I've got copyright on this, so don't distribute like random copies of this. But it's by me and my company. But you can take a look and you can maybe like share images and ideas for changes. But I asked, like, do you want the shader to be like plain text or should it be integrated into the binary? And everyone was like, Alexi was like, yeah, do it plain text. And then he never made any patch or made any mod. But anyway, so we calculate the water refraction, and the refraction vector is kind of like the way that light falls into the water and then like goes through it. And here you can see that the refraction vector is made out of the refract function, which is a built-in of OpenGL. We cannot distribute random copies like Firefly said, so we must make sure we distribute them in an organized, not random manner, and then it is okay. Yeah, bend the rules, not break them. And okay, so we do a refract, which is a built-in OpenGL shader function. And we pass it the incidence vector, which is the local position in the world normalized, because it needs to have normalized vectors, which mean they have a unit length of 1. Then we bounce it off the normal in the world. So this is like the facet normal, the pixels normal, so the way it's oriented in the world. So light comes in, then you need to have the normal vector of where it goes into the water, and then OpenGL will refract it, but it needs an index of refraction. And that's of course 1.0 divided by 1.333, because 1.333 is the incidence or like the index of refraction for water. But since we're going from air into water, it needs to be like the inverse. So it's 1.0 divided by 1.333. So scientifically accurate. You can look this up on Wikipedia. You can make the water look like diamond or like glass this way, because you can just mess with these numbers. You can, for instance, make this 1.5 to make it look like glass, if I'm not mistaken. So that's how fast light travels in the medium. And then you will have a different look to it. Only 3 digits. Yeah, it's 1.333, everyone says. So there you go. We only have like 2 significant digits here. So, and this is 4. But anyway, so that's how we do the refraction. And then we just calculate what the refraction should look like. And it gets mixed with a Fresnel term. So this is the Fresnel term. That's kind of like the incidence of looking at the pixel that is being rendered. And this is an approximation using like the 1 plus the dot product of the 2 vectors to the power of 5, because that's apparently a good approximation. And then we limit it, and then we mix the fragment colors there. So anyway, that's how it works. That's the entire refraction thing. And it's scientifically accurate. And the reflection, of course, is the same as the reflection for all of the other parts of the stuff. But you can take a look at this code. I think it's, well, of course I wrote this, but it's pretty well laid out. You can see all of the inputs from the engine. You can see all of the, like this is filled in by the engine, as it says activated by engine, filled in by engine. You need these parts, like as long as you have this boilerplate, you're good, because the engine will use like printfs. It will format these numbers so that you actually know what you're dealing with, kind of like different materials and different stuff coming in. Too much floating point. Hey, GPU programming is all about floating point, and case is impossible because case doesn't exist, and case is like the performance killer. You don't want if, you don't want case in here, so everything is like defines. So it's just using the engine will say like I'm going to render water, and then you will get like this define will be set, enable world lighting water, and you can just you need to manually toss out the code because some of these vertex compilers or shader compilers are not smart enough to optimize this code. So you just toss out all of the code that you're not using. Otherwise you will have all kinds of calculations that you're not using. I found out the hard way. So on macOS they use LLVM, so that's the low-level virtual machine bytecode compiler, to compile this code, and it generates really optimized shader code for your GPU. But like older platforms like Windows drivers from 2004, they don't do any of this stuff. So you just need defines, and you just toss out all of the code. Like what you don't need, you don't compile, you don't put in this file, basically. So that's why it uses defines instead of ifs. It looks like an if, but it's of course a preprocessor if. There you go. Yeah, rest your case. Haha, indeed. Well, we're not going to save the changes. Any lottery people? No lottery people? Don't worry about it. Forget about it. We're going back in game. We're going to take a look at the water. Because we're in the rainforest. Here we go. Back. So everyone's gone. It's just me and Leyenda. Colts Walker's pet is around. But we don't see Colts Walker. Oh, let me open up the chat again. Have you played Half-Life? Alex, sorry, Tinspin, I was talking about my world for a moment.
Oh,
now I'm back in yours.
Let's go.
Where's my horse? Of course, it's gone.
Like, take action.
Am I being trolled here?
Man.
Summon a new creature. Let's see. New Tarpan. Whoop, Tarpan. Here we go. Are you going to add VR? Maybe. The code can do stereo rendering, but it's not really amazing. Do you have one big shader for everything? Yes. But like I said, it's not one big shader for everything. It's like it uses preprocessor defines to just cut out the code that's not being used. But so many calculations are shared that it's like entirely insane to make different shader files. For instance, the water needs reflection, so I'm not going to make a special water shader that copies the reflection code over. So it's basically one, yeah, it is one giant shader file, but it's entirely segmented and modularized so that you can just pick and choose what you want. I've gone on the southwest track to the purple water. Good job, bro. Oh, I didn't hear your response to my feature ID. I read it quickly, but I forgot it. I'm going to scroll back for a moment. Or can you paste it again? It scrolled out of my thing. Hey, see you later, Niels. Thanks for dropping by. Have a nice weekend. Have a nice Saturday.
And now we found the loot, and we're happy.
Awesome.
Awesome. Let's keep on going. Life due to wake creatures.
Time to turn up the heat.
Okay. And the details are? What is the use case here? Life due to wake creatures? Life due to wake creatures. Tinspin, you still there? Because we were talking about the threading stuff. So I wasn't really done talking yet, but if you're gone, that's cool too.
Alright. Do I have to glue anyone back together?
But
or what?
like client side, there's about 7 or 6, 7 or 8 threads doing all of the different stuff in the background. Server side, you can use an infinite amount of threads. So it's kind of like, I tested it up to 32 threads at the same time on a 32 core machine, which was pretty spectacular at that time, and it just it used all of the cores for the processing, and it's like a video game is embarrassingly parallel, as they say. Yeah, the healing wand on the sword is life dew. Yeah, I understand. That part I'm familiar with. If I have life dew equipped, it'd be nice to wake creatures. The next one while I'm healing. What is waking a creature? What does that mean? I'm not familiar. I understand all of the words except for waking. What is waking a creature? And why would it be beneficial to do so? Waking a tripod. The tripod isn't going to mind you healing it. The idea is that damage wakes them up, because damage is something they don't like. But if you're sleeping and you are just like sleeping very well and you're enjoying your sleep. Yeah, okay. But the idea is that... Huh? I don't think we're really hitting the snake, Loki. I think we're hitting the dispenser and we're not hitting the snake or anything. Okay, so it kind of goes against the game design, my game design philosophy that these creatures only wake up when they're healed or you're intruding on their personal space. Yeah, we were, indeed. Yeah, so the builder has been nerfed in the sense that if you use the hammer near a device, it will always target the device. Yeah, what I just said. Yeah, okay. The idea is that the creatures wake up because you are damaging them, or you're getting too close and they pick up your scent or whatever, or you're just making too much noise. It wouldn't make sense for the creatures to wake up when they're being healed. This is something that they want. It might hyper-optimize your strategy, but that's not, like, the game is not made to be hyper-optimized specifically by one single player. Okay, but it isn't, because you might have noticed if they are damaged and they go to sleep, they will actually glow purple, because they are healing themselves internally, so to speak. So that's what they're used to when sleeping. The lore is entirely consistent. Prove me wrong.
Another day in the life.
Just take a look at one tripod or a Nimbus or a Link that's going back to sleep, you will see it heal up. Again, I understand the request now, and I understand what you were saying. Yeah, indeed. So, you're right. I have seen it. Yeah. So healing is sleeping. Right now, the water looks really good when you face the sunlight, and the waves show up clearly. Hey, you look really good, Coldswalker, when the sun is up and you look clearly, or something. The water just looks really good.
Been looking for this.
If a random person bandaged you while you sleep, would you like it? Probably not. You'd wake up and then eat them whole. And the water would turn yellow, right? Am I right?
Do I have to glue anyone back together or what?
I dislike the idea. I'll phrase it like that. I understand the idea, but I dislike it. It's entirely against everything I stand for. Fine. Again, I understand it coming from an optimization standpoint, but it's not. It's
crisp and clean. Let's go.
Unless I get another dozen people saying like creatures that heal should wake up, it's... Yeah. He just hit you with the fine.
Why are we even here again?
Hey, but Colts, the water also looks good when you're not looking at the sun like this, so it's like to the left, to the back and to the left, just like JFK. But you will see some of the refraction in the back as well. I think it still looks fine even if you're not looking at the sun. Then maybe Hill should put them back to sleep. No, because that can be abused majorly, I think. For some of these creatures it will take a while for them to go to sleep and wake back up. And if you just heal them and then shoot them 5 times, they will never be able to recover.
Glue anyone back together or what? Let's go.
Huh? Right, I knew that. Oh, take a look at the water. Take a look at me now. It's all the way to the right side of the screen as well. Take a look at the waves there in the back. It's just... Hello, my friends. Hey, Mysterio. Benvindo. And also, this looks really good if you're playing on a Retina screen. That's why I suggested the opposite. Okay. Yeah, maybe today is just not the day for this kind of
Now we
idea.
found the loot and we're happy.
You guys remember when we used to have good times, man?
Hello, Mysterioso. Mysterio, sorry. Mysterioso.
Nothing like that. New treasure smell. All right. This is the part where you stop existing.
Oh, the water looks so good. The water looks so good. I want more of this water.
Smell. Awesome. This wasn't supposed to be.
For a moment I was kind of concerned that the water wouldn't look good for the cartoon visual style, because it looks a little bit photorealistic. Then I dithered it a little bit, so there's a little bit of dithering going on to make this more painterly. And that just made it click with the cartoon style as well. Because you are expecting water and it looks like water, it fits into the cartoon style pretty well, I think. We need more naturally spawning reverse pots. Hey, how hard do you think it would be to make Angeldust for Apple TV? The hardest part will probably be the controls, but it's entirely made to be playable on a game controller like this. So if you have like one stick and 4 control buttons, you already get pretty far. Like technically the game already runs on Apple TV in the sense that it's available for ARM processors, and maybe Apple will decide that iPad apps and iPhone apps can just run on Apple TV unmodified, just like they're doing with macOS.
Awesome.
So it's not too hard, but I'm not sure if the market is there. It's the same thing I was discussing with TinSpin last time and before. Like, where's the money? Right now I'm trying to put my effort and concentrate my efforts and time into things that people will notice and will hopefully make the game more appealing to players. I would donate. I would donate. Here's another idea. Reset all of your discoveries after the stream so you can demo discovering items from the stream. Yeah. I did this. I did this once before. So previously I would use different accounts after about 3 weeks of live streaming. They're like a whatchamacallit. It's like a ground zero in the game, so everyone's been claiming and building around it.
Hey, sweet haul. All right. Do I have to glue anyone back?
Yeah, rip, indeed. Thank you.
Time to turn up the heat.
Now we found the loot and we're happy.
Awesome.
Yeah, I would make a new account and then I would migrate all of the friends to the new account. So that's how I did it, and I would rename the old account to not Firefly or a different name. So it worked pretty well. I think I relocated 2 or 3 times in the past, which went really well. But it's I like my Firefly at the moment. I like the current Firefly.
Hey, sweet haul.
If we really get an influx of new players and it's become apparent that people don't know how to discover things, then I will do the trick again and we'll have more like blank live streams where I start off fresh. Right now I don't think that's much of a problem.
Great.
Yeah, you would think so, but things are pretty much interlinked. So you can't just go around removing your discoveries, because then you start missing other stuff and the foreign key constraints pop up saying like, okay, you can't remove these rows because they are linked to this table and they're linked there.
Nothing like that. New treasure smell.
Alright, let's keep on going, about 10-15 more minutes or so. I don't want to stream for too long today. I've been hard at work these past few days and I need a little bit of rest. It's the same old story, but this time it's true. It's true. This week I was back in the groove. I had some very good days and I did a lot of work. Yeah, imagine all the coins.
Why are we even here again?
Imagine even more people asking for free coins. Trato, what's a Trato?
I call this a victory.
I'll tell you what, the Trato is deado. Hey, Eric is back. Don't worry, I'm taking care of this Wheatler. At least I'm trying my best to take care of this Wheatler. Like this. Boom. There you go. Hey Eric, guten Tag, wie geht's Ihnen?
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Going up the mountain. Also with the new 4.3 beta, if anyone finds any bugs or problems or visual glitches, just let me know. I'll try to take care of them as well as I can for the next version. Like my main focus is on 4.x right now, getting all of the visuals on par with version 3.
Why are we even here again?
No, Loki, you're dead. Yeah, hold water in the hand. On this computer it turns black. This is something I mentioned at the start of the stream. I don't have water here. Let's see, water. Yeah, it turns black. But on my Mac it was looking good, so I will always defend that it did work on my computer.
This place has been...
Let's see if I have it. Volcanic rock. Oh, here it is, water. Yeah, so on this computer it's black. It's entirely black. On my Mac it's actually good. So that's got something to do with the way that the normals are not defined. But it's on my list to fix for the next version. It's the same thing, like if you take a look at your other blocks, like this one, you will see that it's not affected by sunlight at all, unless you look directly at the sun and then it suddenly is lit. So. Oh, sorry to hear that, Hum. You went all the way, especially for us, and you didn't find any water. So I want to fix that for the next version, Obi. It's something that I noticed while testing, indeed, that the water is black in your hand in this version. On my Mac, the one where I originally developed this, and I only tested at the last minute to make sure that it would actually run on the stream. Then I discovered the problem, but on my Mac it looks good. It's not the best just yet, because it lacks some of the normal information there. But it's much better than black, at least. So it looks like water. Slightly. But this is something I want to fix, so that you can actually see the metallics and the reflections on the block in the full glory.
You guys remember when we used to like take action? Good times.
We can also start looking at wonders right now to see what the water looks like in those wonders. That might also be an idea, so we can take a look if we can find an end boss or something, and then look at a few wonders. Like I said, I don't want to make it too late today, which might be a little bit of a disappointment, but yeah, well.
Been looking for this. I'd call this.
Enjoy the new version. That's that's my main effort this week.
Why are we even here again?
Kutoro, hey Ruan, welcome. Ruan, you missed the new water rendering, but we're going to take a look at a few wonders soon. Hopefully we'll find Dragon Throat Valley as well. Wonder time, yeah, I think so too.
And we're happy.
We're just going to visit a few wonders, so you can see the new water and the new ice. It's just really good.
Found the loot and we're happy.
Crisp and clean.
You also missed the new sprite rendering and the 2D user interface, so all of the sprites now render using the correct materials. Yeah, you missed everything. It's really cool.
Awesome.
Okay, let's find end boss and the end boss, and then visit some wonders to see the new water.
Oh, it's mine. Great. I was getting sleepy.
So Dragon Throat Valley would be nice, that's got a lot of water. And the Violet Castle would be nice, and the First would be nice. You look good, Loki. Yeah, you look good.
Great.
Yeah, forget about the bird to the left of us, we don't want it. Yeah, I'll try to recap a few things at the end of the stream, Ruan, but we're going to take a look at some wonders. And you'll see it.
that's quite enough of that. Good guys, one.
The
evil
purple water though you'll have to find on your own, because we're probably not going to find purple water here. I'm going for the roamer over here.
Nothing like that. New treasure smell.
I find that my playstyle in the game most closely matches the fighter and or the sorceress. I can't get used to the builder, and I like the scout, firing arrows, but I probably am too stationary for the scout.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
This is gonna be good. So I really love to walk up to the monsters and just hit them from close up. That's what I do. The snake, bam, just whack it on its head, bam, bam, bam. Ralph Owell is here. Ralph Fall.
I'm a mystery. How you doing? This place?
Welcome, Ralph.
Purified.
Okay, so it started to rain again. Maybe in the next update we'll have lightning effects. Lightning effects. I got some purple water. Okay, we're going shopping. Hum with purple water. Then wonders. Here we go. So we're going to take a look at the purple water. I'm going in. Follow me. This was the hunt. Now we go look at the water. I'm coming in. Here we go. Where's Hum? Where is Hum? Whoop. There we go.
This place doesn't look too friendly.
Turn on sounds for the Discord stream today. The rain sound effect is really nice in this game. Yeah, I spent a lot of time getting that sound effect really good. Really great. And the lightning, I want to have some sounds for that as well. So here you go, the purple water. Check it out, Colts. Don't drink the purple water, but it looks pretty good, doesn't it? Just the way that it kind of like seems to radiate this certain glow about it. Oh, good water new. That's very purple. Yeah, it's very purple. Check it out. Wow. It's grape juice. I have no idea. Oh, wow. Yeah, everyone, like, check this out. So we're talking about the new water. Like, if you take a look, if you look at it at the sun, like this, you will see a refraction and reflection. And if you take a look at it from above, you will see that you can look through it, and it's just like glowing. It's really cool. Also, if it's nighttime, I'm not sure if we have nighttime set up here.
Excellent.
If it's nighttime, it will still glow. So, for instance, at 2 o'clock in the morning, like this, you will see that it's still glowing in purple. And it's just an amazing effect with the waves on there. So that's the new water. But it's if you swim in purple water, it should heal your player. That's a cool idea, by the way. So if lava would be hurting, that would be maybe. Super Firefly, the best water, thanks. Okay, let's visit the wonders now. Thanks Hum for the water. It's something to consider. It makes it at least a little bit more subtle. So let's go to a wonder. Boom! Here we are, Neferspi, built by Obi. Here we go. So we're just going to the waterfall part. Yeah, I'm clicking the wonder button. That's what I do. That's what I do, baby. And we're going to the waterfall. We're going to see what it looks like. Everyone, are you still watching? Take a look at the water. Here's the waterfall. So there's a bit of refraction and stuff going on. So you can see that if there's a shadow on the water, it won't have these highlights because it's in the shadow. No new water just yet. No, indeed. No new wonders just yet. So this is what the new water looks like. It's pretty good, isn't it? It's the best I could come up with this week. And of course it might not be like super perfect. But hey, what is super perfect? We don't know. The claim lines are thin, I like it. Yeah, it's probably going to change pretty soon. But so like larger bodies of water like these, like they look pretty good. They're not perfect, but they're pretty good. Yeah, Leanda, I will take a look at your Wonder of Summer soon. But this is the reason why I had to add the water first. So this is pretty cool, right? Let's see if we have another wonder. Here we go. Boop. Dreamicidia. This is the wonder by Dottie. There's not a lot of water over here, I think, but there's some sort of canal like this. Do you like it? Is this good? I like it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. So it's kind of dark at the moment, so you don't really see it that well. But there is water over here, trust me. It's huge. Let's do another wonder. The City of Justice. I have no idea if there's water over here. Oh, we've got the tornado, which is built out of water. Let's see if we can find the tornado. I really want to end up in a Dragon Throat Valley, because I think that will look amazing with the new water. Not at the moment, Mysterio. Send PM. I will be taking a look at Maravillas and things and builds pretty soon. But I first had to add the water. Yeah, I'm already on it. I'm going to the tornado. So let's take a look at what the tornado looks like with the new water shading. Oh, like this. It's pretty good. It's a little bit dark at the moment, but it's pretty good. Alright, next wonder. Boom. Le Royaume. Okay, we've got ice here. Everyone, so new ice, as you can see. Same stuff. It's got normal based rendering, so it's normal map now. So as you can see, if you look towards the sun, it looks like this. It's so good. Check this out. It's so good. Do you see this, everyone? Wow, this is really good. And if you look the other way, you will see some of the shadowing. And if you take a look at it from above, it looks like this. So that's really, really cool. It's a completely new type of shading in the game. So it's normal mapped and it's completely new. But it looks so good. Do you agree? Or do you disagree? I think it looks spectacular. So next wonder. Whoop. City of Runeterra. Okay, there's some water over here. I know this. We can go over this way. No. That's completely impossible at the moment, Obi. If you take a look at the shader, you will see that the water actually trades in the regular texture for the normal map, so it doesn't have a regular texture on it. And it's like the water can use this effect to great effect, yeah. And other textures not so much at the moment. Take a look at it. The canal looks pretty nice, so it doesn't have the reflections you would see in 3.x. But it's pretty good. Hey, привет, Mark Simon. Welcome back. Also, making normal maps for all of the textures would take ages. It would be just like too much work as well. Solomon's Castle by G. Do we have water near Solomon's Castle? Tell us. Oh yeah, there's the waterfall. There's the waterfall over here. Wow, take a look. Take a look at it. Take a look at the waves. Hey, when I am in first person, I can't see my shadow. Indeed, you can't. Is this real life?
You guys remember when we used to like
So take a look at the shading on the water. It's pretty cool. I'm not sure where the waterfall goes. It goes down this pipe. Also, these metal rims on it, they look spectacular now. I haven't seen this wonder in the new version just yet, but it's a pretty cool mixture of stone and what is this? Shaped steel. Okay. So take a look at what this looks like. You've seen this in the trailer, right? So this is entirely cool. I haven't seen this effect before. It's metallic shaded steel. Yeah, this is real nice. I hadn't seen this before, this effect. So 3 points for G. Next wonder. Aspatia, here we go. Where's the watery one? Do you have a there is a water body here somewhere. Where's the water? There's a fountain over somewhere. Oh, there it is. So now if you are there, this is the fountain, I think. Let's see if we can get up here. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Oh, here we go. My mom just saw that you make baby shirts. Yeah. First the shirts, then the babies. But no, seriously. So take a look at the fountain. Here we go. So it's this is the new water rendering, Ruan. And if you were wondering what it looks like in the old-fashioned style, wonder no longer. It looks like pixelated water, like this. Wow. So Angelio said the water needs to be blue. I think the water doesn't need to be blue, it just needs to be like this. This is pretty cool water. Space in the place, hey Space! So that's new water rendering. Let's see if we can get another wonder. Violet Castle. Yeah, Violet Castle by Space is Green. Here we go, Space. This one's for you. This one's straight from my heart. Check it out. We're going to recreate the social media post for today. Put your cinematic time at 21:30 and then just enjoy. Best castle ever. Yeah. Check out the amazing way that it renders now with the new water shader. This is just really great, insanely great. And here's the water and the effect like at the bottom of the lake. Take a look at the refraction and the reflection. I tested a lot on this place, so I made sure that this place looked good. Just take a look at the water like this. And as soon as the water comes at eye level, you will see that the horizon line is starting to fade in as well. So you will kind of see this like black line, but it's actually refraction towards the bottom of the world come in. So if you're let's see, if you're on top of the thing, it will actually look like you're standing on top of water, like this. So instead of white, it will now look kind of like blackish because you're looking through the water at the bottom, and as soon as you lower the camera again, you get the refraction of the sky back in there. Like this. So again, it's not perfect, but it's kind of like scientifically the best I could do. And I think it's pretty good, it's pretty cool. And of course this works at all settings for the time. Without even having to re-render, it just keeps on trucking like this. Now the lighting is at the back of the head. Early morning, like this. So Space, you're featured today on the social media, your Violet Castle. inspired design. That's cool, right? Let's go to the next wonder in the line, which is Dragon Throat Valley. I haven't looked at this just yet with the new shader, with the new effects, but we're going to take a look. Here we are. Oh, this is already looking so much better than in 3.x. Take a look at the way the light is just falling on this, all of this stuff. We're going towards the waterfall. We're doing it. Oh, you can already see the waterfall in the back. We're going to take a closer look. Great work, Ruan. Wow, take a look at this. With the even the paper floating on the water there. Take a look at this. This is trailer shot. So, alright. Is this paper? Yeah, there's a bit of parchment floating down the river. This is a trailer shot. This is just... You want to see this, right? This is like the opening shot of a new trailer. You're like, wow, I'm gonna play this game. We're flying down the river. So there in the back is the waterfall. As you can see, it's kind of reflecting the sun and the sky at the moment. So maybe as we get closer, the reflections will change a little bit. Yeah, there's paper in the water. Smoke on the water. Best detail ever. So check it out. This is the waterfall. Maybe we can go all the way to the top. Oh wow, just the way that this looks. This is a waterfall. Nice. Yeah, you are nice, Loki. Let's go all the way to the top. I mean, this looks pretty good. This looks pretty good. This is looking real nice. Yeah, that's what I've been saying all stream long. I need to climb this tree, I think. Let's climb the tree. Nice. And I fell down. Why? Why though? Win. I didn't see your ticket, Mysterio. So this is the waterfall from the top, and you can see the water just going all the way through the village. So let's go into cinematic mode. I'm not sure where the sun is positioned relative to the build, so this is early in the morning. We need to find the sun for a moment. The sun is over there. Okay, so it should be shining on the waterfall. So we're going down, and as you can see, some of the reflection is coming in. Loki is coming in. And here we are. Oh, this is a great shot as well. This is a great shot. Just these layers of water coming in. Okay, never mind the clipping into the terrain here. Here, this is the shot. This is the trailer shot. You see the waterfall in the background there? See this? See the waterfall in the background here? Wow, just zoom out. Like this, and we just gently float towards the house. There we go. That's the new trailer, baby. We got it.
Just standing here.
That's the new trailer. So we're going to teleport to another wonder. Let's see where we end up. Valessi by Ruan. Okay, Valessi's also got some water left and right. In fact, it's got water everywhere around the castle. This shot is actually in the trailer too, so it's right near this bridge, if I'm not mistaken. Again, a nice canal here. If we look the other way, you can see some of the specular light on the waves. Yeah, I like the water. When I will have it. Everyone, it's already available in the new beta. 4.3 beta has got this. Check this out. Wow. It's even better than I thought it would be. We're going this way. Again, some sort of waterfall over here. Just looking good. I really like this center stream. Check out the way that this center stream looks. Because because the water is encased by the grass blocks, it kind of takes over the look of the grass, because it things like the grass is right next to it. And that makes it look really deep and green like this. So that's a new building technique that we just discovered. And it just looks so good. This looks so amazing. Oh, Loki! Yeah, Loki! Oh, the man with the big brain here, Loki. You can sit down. Check it out. You can just sit. Wow, 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 wow. I'm enjoying this. Ruwan, what do you think? What do you think? What are you thinking? Check it out. We're all just chilling over here, bros. Whoa, check out the shading on the water. Whoa, 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 whoa. Insane. Insane in the membrane. I'm taking some screenshots, by the way. There's also the snake just sitting here like, oh yeah, bro, I'm chilling in the new water. Oh yeah, check it out, I'm a snake. And there's a water behind me, and it's got the grass, and I got the copper eyes, and I got a copper tongue. I'm like a snake. Oh yes. So anyway, who said that the other game looked better? I challenge you to a duel. Just the way that it looks, Ruwan, and the way that you've built this, and the way that the water is now shaded. It's so good. Sorry that I've been going on about the water like all the day. I like the water, but sometimes you look a little weird. You look a little weird. Eric says, nice. Hey, Eric. Yeah, it looks a little bit weird when you get too low, or if there are blocks behind it. So if you look at it like this, then this part is a bit too light because it actually reflects the sunlight, and it doesn't really take into account that there might be other blocks behind it. So the water has got limited information on how to shade itself, but even though it's still pretty good. And I really like the colors. For instance, at 10 o'clock or so, you get these warm yellows in there, and it's just whoa. The evening waterfall meetup. It's not the shading, it's the movement. Yeah. Yeah, Leanda is sitting next to me, so we are just sitting on the waterfall and we're just enjoying the garden here. Hum is in the air, hum is in the air. Loki is flying in the air. Alright, so that's this one. And let's see, which wonder are we getting now? Oh, Dream City, we were already here. Let's see if we can get one more new wonder, and then it's okay. But I hope you like this. Like Angelio, I hope you're watching. If someone is in touch with Angelio, or oh, now we can actually see the water in this basin over here. Do you see it? So check out the way. This is also something that I made. Check out the way that the water goes up against the sides. So yeah, there's a little bit of specular light going on now, but maybe you can already see that the water looks more shallow near the sides. That's custom coded to make it look good. So it looks like the water is less deep on the sides, and it's more deep in the middle. It's deeper in the middle. So I hope everyone likes this. It's the best I could do.
Time for some target practice.
Yeah, but maybe you can send Angelio a link to this part of the live stream where we take a look at the water. Sometimes the water is flat and it doesn't stop making that movement, and it makes it look weird, but still looking great. Before I forget, today's my little brother's birthday. Well, congratulations to Loki's little brother. Last week Eric was at his birthday. Okay, so Angelio said the water needs to be blue. I don't think the water needs to be blue. I think this water looks pretty good. As is, not blue. Le Royaume, I think we were here before as well. So this is the ice during daytime. Ruan, not sure if you're still watching. I think you are. So with the ice is the same thing. If you go to the old-fashioned style, you get pixelated ice. Oh yeah, bruh. So the ice is different between the cartoon and the hand-painted version. So the cartoon version is a little bit more stylized. As you can see, it doesn't have the... if you switch between them... Oh, like this, you can see that the hand-painted version has got a little bit more detail, a little bit more realistic. So if you want to call it that, the cartoon version is more stylized. It's got simpler shapes, and the ice has got the same effect as the water. So it will try to make the blocks nearby shine through it a little bit. I'm looking at the waterfalls and streaming city. There we go. It's summer in the city. Are you in game, Obi? Can we join you there? Obi, can we join you there? we are just going to join you there, no problem. Alright, we are here. Yeah, Streaming City is a part where people can actually visit and claim. So this is Leyenda's demon head. The demon of the demons. This water looks nice as well. With the cyanogy below it, yeah, it looks pretty cool. Let's see what it looks like in the dark. Yeah, in the dark it still glows, as you can see. And you get these star shapes, sort of. What's up with that? I need to take a look at why this is happening. Maybe it's just entirely what we want. Some pretty cool shapes in there. And some pretty cool shading as well. So I wasn't really sure if big bodies of water like these were going to render nicely, but I think it looks pretty good. If you take a look at this, this is a pretty large body of water. We're going to the Nancy battlefield over there. Oh, the star shapes are normal. But this looks pretty good. Even with the sun directly lighting this. In fact, it actually feels like a completely different game, doesn't it? Just take a look at the quality of this streaming city and the rendering. It's just wow, totally cool. In all, I think it's an improvement over version 3.x. Yeah, Streaming City B is open. Everyone go there. True. Made by Ruan 4K. There we go. Alright, looking good. I'm going to try and see if there's one more wonder that we haven't visited. Aspatia. Alright, we already visited this one. Says, I really like the thin claim lines. Why? Why? Why do you like the thin lines? You almost don't see them. Oh, that's why I like them. Still back at Aspatia. I like the thin lines in general. Thin lines are great. Yeah, I don't know. The 12 Kingdoms by Rob 12. There's water near the beach. We need to go to the beach. But where is the beach? It's over here, right? Bondi Beach. We want to go to Bondi Beach. This is why we need a wonder list. Yeah. We are going to the beach. We're going to Ibiza. I have no idea what Bondi Beach looks like. It looks pretty cool as far as I remember it, but I'm not sure what it looks like with the new... Obi! You found a shortcut. Here we are. Okay, it looks a little bit weird from here, because we're on top of the water, and it kind of like renders darkly. Alright, this looks a little bit weird. It looks like there's like it looks more like tar, doesn't it? It looks like tar. Let's see. We should get the camera real low. Maybe then it looks a little bit better. So get the camera low like this, even lower. Nah, bruh. Okay, so the idea is good, Rob. The idea is good, but the execution, this is just not. Why? Why though? Why does this look so weird? Well, on all of the other builds it looks pretty good. That's odd. Maybe I should investigate why this looks really weird. I'm not sure if I can improve it, but I can at least take a look at why this looks weird. Because it looks weird. It looks a bit weird. No one else has used this technique, no. Maybe this is what like a meter of water on top of regular water looks like. I don't wanna swim here. Alright, next wonder. Count with Divilia by Angelio. Does this have water, Angelio? Oh, Angelio is not here. Does it have ice or water? Maybe we can go outside. Outside is America. Ooh, this place has expanded a lot. Don't think it has got water. Indeed. But we do find ice here. Yeah, so this is just a regular ice that you would find elsewhere. And it still looks pretty good. Nice ice. This place doesn't look very... Hey, you don't look very friendly. And there's some water over here. It's good, it's good. Obi, forget about it, forget about it. Alright, this was the tour for today. Thanks for watching and playing. Hope you like the improvements. We'll talk on stream now. The ice is looking nice, yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, so bye and thank you for playing. I will try to see if I missed some chat on Steam. Oh. Alright, Ruan, so you might have missed this in the beginning, so I will repeat this just once. I need to click some buttons over here. Alright, so this internet is completely offline. Rip the internet. Don't worry about it, we broke it. So Ruan, big change here on the sign-in form. You might have not seen this at the start. I will remove my face for a moment, like this. Whoop. But take a look. The first change is that, yeah, I'm not going to repeat the intro. So the first change is that the shading of the characters, of the dudes here on this screen, is now the same as in the game. So this uses the new rendering technique. And if you compare this to 3.x, it just looks so much smoother. So take a look at the shadows, and there's also highlights over here. The wolf has got its metallic rendering because it's the legendary one. So this is just a big change in the way this is all rendered. It's also on the map screen, also on the announcements if you find a new creature type or if you leveled up. This is like the new rendering path. It uses the same shaders and the same normal definitions and all. So it looks just so much better than before. So take a look at just the smoothness of the shading on the face here, especially when she's moving. It's just so much better than the flickering normals and the flickering shadows. The fighter has got metallic rendering on his sword, so you can actually see the sky reflect in his sword now and in his armor. So that's much better. Yeah, I'm gone. Also the globe on the wand is now metallic as well. So that's a change. The other thing is that the lighting, so previously if you check out version 3.x, the light on the characters comes in from the left side of the screen instead of the right side, and I will show my face again. So for this I will switch to the desktop view, and I will show you from the game. So let's go to the Angeldust folder. So in this new version, the light comes in from the right side of the screen. So the light comes in like this, because if you take a look at the screen, the light actually comes from the world. So from this side of the screen onto the character, and this is more of a stage where he's standing. So the light is now actually coming in from that side of the screen like this, like whoo, the light is coming in like this. And on the older version, it's coming in from the right side of the screen like this. So take a look at what the character looks like here. And I'm not sure if I can start up another copy of Angeldust right next to this one. Let's see if this works. How do I? How do I even? Alright, so I hope this works. I hope this works. This is version 4. So for the next Saturday we can visit my constructions. Maybe Leyenda. Maybe. We'll do our best. And now we need the old, like the 3.x. But where is it? 3.12? This one? So you can still hear me, but you can't hear the game. Like the game is, there's two games going on. All right, much better, much better. All right, so this is the existing version of the game. 3.x, or both are existing versions of the game, of course, but you catch my drift. Alright, so on the right hand side is 3.x and on the left hand side is 4.x. And I'll try to get them both kind of like similar, right next to each other. Ooh, they're almost in sync as well. Yeah, this is Tim Bake indeed. This is the great one. So, alright, check out the lighting and the shading on both of these dudes. So this is the new version. This is the 4x version, and this is the 3x version. And as you can see, or at least hopefully you can see, that the light on this one comes in from the right side of the screen. So that's from this side. So that looks a bit weird because the lit part is actually on the right side of the screen here. And the new version actually uses the light from the right side of the screen. So the left dog wolf is anti-alias more softer. No, it's got this one has got the thingamajig. This has got specular highlighting and the metal rendering. It's actually the exact same settings because I just started them one after each other. But this has got specular lighting and it's got the soft normals and the soft shading. So it's much improved, as you can see. Previously, this would look like this in version 4 even, because it used a different rendering path. I see lots of differences in the wolf. Yeah, that's the metallic rendering, the specular highlighting, the new normals, and the new lighting direction. It gives an anti-alias look, perception by eye. Okay, whatever floats your boat. They both have got post-effects anti-aliasing going on as well. But anyway. So this is the difference between the dudes, as you can see. And maybe for other heroes the differences are more pronounced even. So these are the scouts side by side. There's more definition in the teeth of the wolf on the right. Okay. Alright. But can you see how dull, well, I'm calling it dull, but can you see how dull the right version actually looks? And then next up is the fighter. Oh wow, the scout is a pretty big difference, but here you can see the like the breastplate of the armor is just reflecting the sun, and like the sun is almost directly in the center of this breastplate, and on the helmet as well. So you can see that that's really shiny, and also check out the difference in the sword. So the sword on the left is actually metallic; it's got the reflection on there, and the right one doesn't have it. So that's pretty much improved, I think. And then here's the sorceress to close it out. So you can actually see that the light is a little bit lighter on the left side. The globe is probably the most noticeable thing that's got metallic rendering on there, but the cat has also got a bit more shading definition. So I'm definitely a big fan of the left side of the screen. That's my jam, like the new version. I'm going to reopen the sound here. And let's just close one of them. Alright, now let's see if I start up the game. Does it actually fire up full screen again? Yeah, phew.
Oh, no time to waste, let's go.
Alright, so one more thing. I can show you using the water, but I can also use different metals. So this is a change compared to the previous version as well. It's going to be subtle, and you might not even notice it if you're used to the old version. But there's a difference in the way that these materials interact with each other. So this is cobble, this is a cubic block. As you can see in the icon, it's cubic. And this anodized steel is like a smooth block, so this connects to each other. This is now completely smooth, even though it's next to a cubic block. Previously, the reflection on this and the lighting on this would be kind of like triangular. Oh, maybe I can actually show you in the previous version. Oh no, because I don't have the right shaders on there. But this now is actually really smoothly shaded. And the same holds for the grass here. So this grass is right next to a cubic block, but it's still very smooth. That's a change that I did like a few hours before I started the live stream. But it's just so much better. Everything just flows into each other much more nicely. Metal lighting and reflectivity is improved for sure. Yeah. Anyway. So that's about what I can show you for changes. So the 3D sprites in the user interface, the new water, the new ice. The saddle thing is fixed, so I can show you that live. I will reset it though. This, let's see, options, saddle mode. Let's set it to restricted. There we go. If I quit and go back. Options. Hey, it actually works. So that was a one-line fix, and I still need to refactor it. So it's actually, so I actually prevent this error in the future for other options as well. But as you can see, it now saves this this thing. So I am working on a version 3.13, which will have like minor bug fixes left and right. It's nothing major. It's just a minor maintenance release kind of. Maybe I can cram in a few more fixes if people want it. I'm not sure if it will release on all platforms because it's just such a tiny difference compared to the existing version. I'm not sure if I want to go through all of the App Store review processes and do all of the hoops. We'll have to see. But 3.13 is something that I'm working on, and it's got all of these tiny bug fixes for like annoying problems that people have reported in the past few weeks or months. So if you have any like issues that I can fix, and not things that I've already said that I won't be fixing, let me know and I can take a look. So now onto the Alexi meme. I'm not sure if Alexi is here. Release for Linux and Mac and then we're all good. It is here for Linux and Mac, bro. It's even on my computer here. I can show you. PC, Angeldust here. Angeldust 4.3 beta for Linux and for Mac OS, and it's everywhere. You can get this everywhere. Seriously. Forget about it. So Alexi, yeah. So this was the first meme for Alexi, and this week I found another one, and it takes a little bit of so the Deus Ex. So this is the one that Alexi already knows. The new one takes a little bit of backstory. There's it better be good. It's Deus Ex. It's this computer game, and this is from the original Deus Ex. In Deus Ex, you have this concept of UNetCo. That's kind of like the corporation that you work for. and there's different characters in there, and once this dude called Gunther Herman, or Herman Gunther. Let's see if what his proper name is. Gunther Herman, I think. Herman, double N, Gunther Herman. Yeah, so that's his name. So that's an agent for UNATCO as well, and you've got this really deep lore in Deus Ex. The thin claim limes are amazing. Yeah. They're not intended, but I enjoy them while you can. So Gunther Herman is one of your colleagues, kind of in the game, and there's this deep lore. So if you go into your office or into the office or the headquarters of UNATCO, you just walk around and you interact with all these people. But because it's kind of an office environment, there are also kind of like office amenities. So things that make working in the office possible. So like a water cooler, and there's also a drink dispenser or a candy machine, vending machine. So there's this scene where Gunther Herman is trying to get a drink from the vending machine, and he wanted orange. But he gets a lemon lime, so he gets a different kind of soda, which is kind of funny because he's he's kind of like a robotic agent, or he's augmented with robotic implants. And even though he's got superhuman strength and superhuman vision and super like extra sensory perception, even though he's like this augmented human being, he still has to put in a quarter into the vending machine and still gets the wrong kind of soda or pop or drink from the vending machine, which is rather funny. But this week there was a super cool meme. It was a politically relevant meme, and here we go. It's just here's just the meme. I'll let it speak for itself. So this is about Gunther Herman. If you don't know the scene from the game, this is going to be less funny. But here you go. The meme goes like this. So the top picture. Oh, here we go. The top picture is. I need to get this. Oh, like this. Is this better? I hope you can see it. The top picture is Gunther Herman, the augmented robot, saying, "I wanted orange. It gave me Joe Biden." This is an election meme because he, of course, the thing is he wanted orange. Trump is orange, kind of, and it gave me Joe Biden. So this was another Deus Ex meme. Alexi, I hope you enjoy it. It doesn't have anything to do with Angeldust, but it's because Alexi is still trying to recover from his bio-augmentation. So that's the meme. It's all. It's all. There you go. Another Deus Ex. Rewind.exe stopped working. Yeah, indeed. This is another stream for you. I hope you enjoy the new water. If you don't like it, you can just patch the shader yourself. You saw how you need to do it. So if you want if you want everything to be orange, I can give you a tip. So we can code with Firefly. Let's do a quick coding with Firefly here. Open up the shader file. This one. Because now my notepad is set up for doing this. So we're doing this. Zoom in a little bit. If you want everything to be pink or orange or whatever. So you don't want to mess with this thing too much because... if things are not using world lighting, it's the user interface, so you don't want to mess with that too much. But here you can say, if we're in the 3D world, you can say the fragment color, which means the pixel color, is a vector 4, so that's a RGBA. So let's say if you want everything to be orange, that's kind of like a lot of red, a little bit of green, no blue, and fully opaque, and then you say return. There we go. And now we've got this very special Angeldust build where everything is orange. And I mean everything is orange. Here we go. Wow, check this out. So my man is orange, my button is orange, my button is orange,
Let's go.
my entire world is orange, and because post effects is enabled, you still get the ambient occlusion. So this is what Valve released with the orange box. This is everything is orange. Yo! Wow, check this out. This is what I always wanted. I wanted orange, but it gave me Angeldust. So you can put in all of the colors that you want, and if you're running post effects, it will still look pretty acceptable. Check it out. Wow. This is what I always wanted. The thin claim lines are also this color now, so it's all good. The game is actually very much playable like this. Yeah, nothing rhymes with orange. There's a 12-inch. Anyway. So you can be a computer programmer now too. You can do my job. You can do my work. If you want it to be purple, that's also cool. So you say like that's a little bit of red. We're going for a bit of blue, bluish purple. So that's a bit of red and that's a lot of blue. There we go. Bam.
Oh, no time to
And now we have the Violet edition. Wow, this is... You can customize your game. It would make for a very interesting game aesthetic. Yes, it would. So that's cool. And one more thing. So this is just playing around a little bit with these settings or with the shader. You can also say like, okay, instead of a fixed color, we do want to use the vertex color. So then you just say it's equal to the vertex color. And I think we need to supply an alpha value with that as well. So you do this. I think this should work. And now everything should be... Doesn't work. Vertex. Oh, it's a vector 4 already. Okay, there we go. So we just pass the vertex color down, no problem. Boom. And as you can see, everything is now flatly shaded. Still with the ambient occlusion effect because post effects is still active. But now everything is flat, there's no lighting involved. It's just ambient occlusion. And that's also still pretty cool. It even works for the 3D characters like this. So you can make your own mods, share your best ones on the forums, share screenshots, or maybe make a Discord server where you make your shader mods. It's entirely cool. This is how I see the world. This is cool. There's also more tricks that you can do, of course, but this is one that I wanted to show you. You can also go for the texture color. I'm not sure if we've got texturing defined already. Yeah, so we have a texture color, local texture color. Oop, texture. And now you don't have color, but you do have the textures. So see this? So now here, in like 5 minutes time, I showed you 3 IDs for shaders. And it's entirely cool, as you can see. You can make anything you want. In fact, I think you could make everything water if you wanted. Shall we try that? It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. But we can try. At least we can try. So let's see, if we just enable water shading for everything. Okay, we call this the dad shader. We're going to disable the dad shader. And let's see what happens.
Oh, no
nothing.
time to waste, let's go.
Absolutely nothing. Alright, programming with Firefly, this is cool. Oh, okay. Right, so if not defined, so this is defined. Let's see, we just disable this. So if we say this is defined, this is never defined, so now we get the water shading everywhere. Doesn't even work, because it's probably depending on this as well. So now everything is water shaded, everything is water, kind of. As you can see, my dude is made out of water, sort of. He doesn't have the normals associated with him. But as you can see, all of the dudes are now water. This is pretty cool, not gonna lie. Check this out, so I've got a scout made out of water. And here's the fighter made out of water. And here's the sorceress made out of water. It's really cool. And then you sign into the game.
Let's go.
And everything is not really water. Yeah, Obi, yeah. So there's a few tweaks that you still need to do, because apparently we're still mixing in a few other things. But the basics, like the beginnings of making everything water is here. Yeah, Obi, it was a good joke. It's a good joke. I like it. Anyways, so that's how you do it. That's how you make the best shader mods for Angeldust. I'm going to... oh, there's no multi-stage undo in this very cool program. So this was an if not defined water shader, and this is also if not defined water shader. Let's see, are we back to normal? Sorta, kinda.
Oh, no time to waste. Let's go.
Let's do the hack. I'm going to hack this. I need to see some water or some ice, see if we are back to normal. Anyway, this is just going into playing around territory, so don't mind me too much. Hey, the Simlink works great. There you go. Yeah, those two folders should be identical in layout, so you can Simlink them, and both versions, like the App Store and the standalone version, will use the same files and settings. Alright, so we're back to normal. Even better than normal, because things are looking great here. Absolutely phenomenal. So that's how you make shaders. There you go. Make everything ice. Yeah, that's the same as water. Ice and water use the same shading path. They only use a different texture on there. So this can all go into the recycle bin. One more time. Today's social media post is the Violet Castle, rendered with the new shader pipeline, or with the new water shader. And I think it looks really great. It's the best. Like, people from all over the world have called me up to say, like, congratulations on this new water rendering. It's really nice. But if you want to make everything ice, Obi, just try your best. You can probably make it work. There will be some roadblocks, but you will run into them yourself. That's it for today, I think. We played the game, we looked at the new water shading. There's lots of cool stuff to look at. I really like some of the builds by Ruan with the water shading. I like the Violet Castle, I like Neferspi. So it's looking good. The Rob 12 Bondi Beach was a little bit weird with the water stacked on top of each other. So maybe that's not the best way to approach this. I don't think I will be tailoring the water shader too much to accommodate that build. Because I think the other ones look really great with the new shading. So sorry, Rob, if yours does look a bit weird, but maybe you can just tweak it and have flat water like all of the other builds, and it will look absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, China called me. They loved it. Indeed, this is how it goes. So, Angelio, hopefully you'll also have seen this segment on the water. You said, like, the water needs to be blue. I still disagree. I think the water needs to look kind of like what is in the game right now. This is absolutely, I think, the best water I can give you. It looks really spectacular, and hopefully you'll agree that this is a good look for the water. This is how you make Jobs, Steve Jobs. I hope you enjoyed the stream today. Leanda, Angelio, and all of the others, your wonders are still in the queue, but I was visiting the first wonder, or at least the first build, and... oh, whoops. That was the desk. I was looking at these wonders, and the water was missing, and it makes it really hard to look at builds if you don't see the water. So that's why I wanted to fix that first. There's a few other things in the rendering that I want to fix now, before I look at the wonders, to make sure that it looks good and looks the way that it was intended to be looked at. I don't really want to switch back to version 3, because 4 is the future. I'm really looking forward to making 4 the new Angeldust, kind of. A little bit more blue in the watercolor, just subtle, would not be bad. Hey, you won't be bad. I'll take a look at it, Colts. Alright, so that's it. Maybe version 3.13 will release this month, or maybe in the beginning of December. I will see if I can get some more bug fixes in. There's not a lot of things open on my issue tracker for version 3, but I'll see what kind of fixes I can get in there. So the saddle mode function, thingamajig persistence is fixed. The lighting on the start screen is fixed. and just a few more tiny details left and right. Breaking news. Oh, yeah, no, indeed. No, it was just an accident. It was an accident. I do think that the camera just bumped around a little bit, so I need to very subtly do it like this. Kind of like that. Looking good. So anyway, this was the stream for today. I hope you enjoyed the new beta version. Let me know what you think of it, and let me know if you've got tweaks or suggestions. There's a kind of changelog on the website. It's just a minor list of things that have changed. Let me sign out of the site. So we've gone over most of them. Advanced shading for water and natural ice, so I hope you like that. Improve the shading and lighting for 3D sprites in the 2D user interface, so that's the shading that you see on the sign-in screen and on the announcements and on the world map. Smoother vertex normals for natural materials. This is kind of subtle, but like I hope you enjoy the new version. It's not like a radical difference to the old version, but then this new one, more materials will flow smoothly into each other, even when they're next to cubic materials, or even if they're forced to be in a certain location because there's a column or maybe a pole or a chair above it. So the shading of the materials will be more smooth even than in the previous version. The dynamic vertex normals for holo symbols. It's a subtle difference as well. So if a holo symbol is turned towards the sun and it reflects in your eye, it will be a little bit lighter. And if it's turned away from the sun, it will have the color that it had originally. So that's just a subtle tweak, but you will see kind of like this rhythm of all of the holo symbols just changing color. Maybe I can show you in the game for a moment.
Oh,
I'm trying to close the stream, but hey, we can take a look at the holo symbols. So maybe you will see that they will all light up. Briefly, there you go. And then they all go dark again. So right at the angle where the sun reflects into my eyes, you will see that it's like boom there and boom there. It will just be a little bit lighter, and that's for all of the stuff. Will the ice block get the same normals and shaders as the natural ice in the future? I don't think so, because it needs to be opaque. That's kind of like the gimmick with that block. That one is meant to be opaque and blue. Like, however you look at it, it's meant to be opaque and blue. But maybe in the future I will find a new kind of effect to make that work as well. So it does look good, but right now I think the water and the ice really need this normal mapping instead of texture mapping. I think the other materials are kind of good with the existing features. For instance, the G's castle, I was amazed at what the metals looked like around the cinder blocks column. It struck me. It was something I hadn't seen before. And it just, like, even though those materials are not normal mapped, they still look pretty great. What about the normals? That look amazing. You look amazing. I will think on this. And there's the bug fix for the saddle mode menu option resetting on launch. So that's pretty cool. If you did some shader stuff and if you want to share it with the rest of the world, let us know. You can tweak it, just don't go distributing the work like one-on-one. If you want to share your modification, that's maybe cool. So maybe you can share a patch or something that people can apply, but don't go sharing the original source. It's like, it's there to tinker with, it's not there to distribute, I think. That's the license. So, I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope you enjoy your Saturday and your weekend and all of the things and all of the talk. If you've got any questions, ask them now. Or maybe not, because I'm trying to close off the stream. I did a lot of work on the game this week again. Felt good. I'm kind of getting back into the groove. There's a lot of other things that I still want to add, which are also on the graphics front. So, the lightning effects that Loki and I talked about. There's some other cool tricks that I want to add, something that I've already shown on stream, but it's going to look phenomenal in the finalized version. You're going to see it. My system, OpenGL version string 3.1, Mesa 20.0.8. Yeah, alright, so that's not 3.3. That's too low, so it won't run on 3.1 because that's not that doesn't have support for most of the shader-based functions. I think 3.3 is core, and 3.1 is still like kind of like a hybrid version. And let's see, I think I'm not sure if there's a version history over here. Is there a Wikipedia? Boop. 3.1. Why is 3.3 not listed here? Alright, so 3.1 was released in 2009, which is 11 years old. 3.3 was released in 2010, which is more than 10 years old. So I'd say, like, if you can't run... This is why the old version exists. If you don't have a computer that supports a 10-year-old version of OpenGL, there's the legacy version. If you do have a computer that's like 10 years old or newer, then you get the new stuff. But Linuxman, I'm pretty sure that you should be able to get OpenGL 3.3 working on there. For ATI, AMD, let's put in Radeon as well, because I think it will be a Radeon thing. How to install OpenGL. Hiya, Dad. Blah, blah, blah. It's the GPU that's limited. Your AMD GPU is ancient, 2006. Okay, so what kind of graphics card do you have? Because I have a very old, I have got a ATI 4870 AGP. I think it is. And that runs OpenGL 3.3 on Linux. I'm not sure if I can see, if I can figure out when it came out. Does it say a release date here? It was launched in June 2008, so that's a 12-year-old card, and it does OpenGL 3.3. So I'm not exactly sure why it wouldn't work on your card. Radeon HD. Is that a mobile thing maybe? It's a notebook thing. Okay. I don't want cookies. Go away. Object all. I have no idea what this means. I pressed the wrong button, didn't I? I got bamboozled here. Anyway. Right, so it says here it's 2900 days old. That's about 8 or 9 years old. Shader 5.0, no idea what that means. Does it say anything about OpenGL? It does run Cinebench in OpenGL, apparently. I think. Touch ads. Yeah. Are we still looking at the right one? So why are we doing this? We have no idea. Yeah, AMD support, yeah, whatever. Linux. Can run PC game system requirements. What? Huh? This isn't even English. OpenGL. What does it say? RoboVision. Buy GPU hardware. Contact us. This is not what I want. I don't feel like going... 7560D. There we go. You're probably going to have to install some kind of thing Radeon software for Linux. Here we go. Does this include? It's got many highlights. And it's compatible with the 5.7.5 whatever. It doesn't say anything about OpenGL though. Oh, OpenGL, okay. It does say something about OpenGL. But does it support this 7.5.6.7x? Nope. 20.10, 20. Yeah. I have no... like, the game runs on OpenGL 3.3. This is more than 10 years old. If you don't have a chipset with supported drivers for your operating system, I'm not exactly sure if I can help you. There's the Angeldust 3.x branch, which is legacy, which runs on OpenGL 1.0 or OpenGL 1.1 without graphics drivers on Mesa, and on Windows XP without graphics drivers from 2001. So that's almost 19 to 20 years old. So you can play the game. There you go. That's the best I can do. I can't troubleshoot everyone's computer. The game is like uber compatible in Angeldust 3. Angeldust 4 requires a hardware thingamajig, which is 10 years old, or OpenGL support that is 10 years old. If you don't have a driver for your operating system, for your exact chipset that runs this, you might be out of luck. I can't write a driver for your GPU, I'm sorry. And I can't custom code a Angeldust build specifically for a lower version of OpenGL, because that gives me so much trouble and so much additional work. Not gonna happen. How old is OpenGL 1.0? We saw it earlier. So I hope you can make it work. It would be nice to get the new effects, but if there's no driver for your hardware, I'm not going to be able to code it for you. I'm sorry. 1997, version 1.1. And version 1.0 was released in 1992, which is probably not... Yeah, it might run on that, but I think it runs on 1.1, so that's 23-year-old computer stuff. Yeah, so all of the people with older hardware, older OpenGL, you can run Angeldust 3 and it will run absolutely amazing. It will be one of the very few games developed in 2020, or still actively maintained and built in 2020, that will run on that hardware. It's older than you. There you go. So I do my best to make the game as compatible as possible, and I stepped from 2000 to 2010 with this later newer release, and I'm making the most of it. For a game that's 10 years old, this still looks very good with the voxel world, dynamic shadows, and all of this stuff. It's I'm sorry, Colts, if it won't work on your computer because your drivers are out of date or there's no driver for a chipset. But that's just the way it is. I can't code a GPU driver for you and for everyone who runs into this problem. I'm really sorry. I'm also using Angeldust 3 on my older MacBook, which doesn't have any OpenGL 2 drivers even, so it runs OpenGL 1, I think, and that's it. So yeah, that's sometimes the way it is. Why didn't they have games like this 20 years ago? I have no idea. I have no idea, Obi. But anyway, this was the stream for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Enjoy the new beta version. Check it out and see if you can run it on your computer. If it runs, let me know what you think of it, if there are parts to improve. I'm going to enjoy a little bit of quiet time now. Hope to see you next week. I'm not exactly sure when I will be streaming next week. I hope to stream on Saturday just at the regular time, but there's a sort of event or a thing that I need to attend, and I haven't received a time yet, so I don't know at what time I need to be where and how long it's going to take. So, sorry, I'm not exactly sure at what time I will be able to stream. So I am shooting for Saturday, but don't be surprised if it's a different day, maybe Friday or Sunday. Or maybe not at all, if it just doesn't fit into my schedule. We'll see. So next week is a little bit iffy. Luckily, I streamed the past 3 or 4 weeks now, I think. 3 weeks at least. So that's cool. That groove is also being picked up again, but it's hard. I just my future vision or my clairvoyance has gone, so I don't know what time I will need to do something next week. It's a little bit vague, but you'll hear all about it pretty soon, I think. So yeah, bear with me. I mean, this was possible 20 years ago, right? Kind of, Obi. So on my 2006, which is 14 years old computer, Angeldust runs perfectly fine, and that's a mobile computer from that era. Angeldust runs perfectly fine on a computer from 2004, I think, that I have, which is a desktop computer, and it runs perfectly fine as well. So I think, like, give or take 2001, 2002, you would be able to run Angeldust. Yeah, that's possible, but that game didn't exist then. But there were other games. I mean, like Half-Life or Half-Life 2 might have come out just around that time. I'm not exactly sure. Quake 3 was already out, I think. So there were top-notch games, and of course visually more impressive games than Angeldust being released at the time, like Morrowind, maybe other games as well. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. When is I'm going to start filling in for you when you can stream as the guest host streamer? I mean, the Rush Limbaugh has a guest host when he's not on his radio show. I have no idea. I don't have... like, this is Angeldust Live. It isn't really tied to a specific name. So anyone can join in and anyone can can do their stream. If someone starts up streaming, let me know. We had Pro Panda Plays stream the game for a few moments and I enjoyed it. Just watching a streamer play my game, that's a nice change for a change. So if someone wants to start streaming, do so first on your own channel and maybe I can host you, or maybe we can arrange for something that I host the stream on the official Angeldust Live channel, just like I share pictures and things that other players have made on the official social media. So let me know if there's interest. Today's Angeldust Live has a guest host, Angelio. The program will be in French today. Yeah, and it will be all about Angelio with Blue Water. Love or host, all of them. I will love you and I will host you if you do this. But I will pay attention to the production quality, because I'm not going to host a third-rate stream, of course. I will become a VTuber to stream Angeldust. Yeah. When the Firefly goes open source, I'll start streaming with my mods. There we go. Problem. The accent is on the wrong E there, Obi. The hum will be in the mod squad. Yeah. Share your shader mods with me and I'll take a look. It will be nice, as long as they don't reset my computer or require a newer OpenGL version. Alright, with that joke, I'm going to leave you. Hope to see you next week. We'll see what time or day or whatever it will be. Enjoy version 4.3, the new beta version. Enjoy the older version 3.12 for legacy computers. And pretty soon, hopefully, we'll be able to launch one of the bigger new features that you've seen come to Angeldust in the past few months or in the past year even. So that's coming. We're working on it. Hey, The Vortex, hello. You're joining us on a rather unfortunate time, because we are starting to close the stream at the moment. It will auto uninstall all on Windows OSs. Okay, that's a good mod. I want this. Yeah, I'm turning off the floor lights. Yeah. Anyways, this was a stream. Hope to see you next week. Hope you enjoy the weekend. Hope you enjoy your Saturday. And we'll see each other again. We'll see each other again real soon. That's what I wanted to say. Peace out. I'll see you later. Yeah, so hang on a moment. Here we go. So yeah, that's a good comment there by Obi. Here we go. Give me one moment. You know you want this. I'm pushing a few buttons here. Yeah, whatever. Forget about it. Alright, so here we go. this is going to be this is going to be one final mod. So we're going to into the Angeldust folder, shaders. Open it with Notepad. Yeah, hey, we've been talking about this all stream long. I can't leave you hanging like this. Here we go. So you go to the water stuff, reflection and refraction. Here we go. So this is the reflection vector and the thingamajig and the water refraction. So what you want to do, so if you want the water to turn yellow, kind of, what you wanted to do is to make the refraction. I mean, reflection, you can't really change that because reflection of the skybox isn't really influenced by the color of the water because it's just like the sky being reflected. So what you want to do is either patch this, the ground plane color, which got mixed in from the bottom, or just set up the entire refraction color to a different one. So instead of the sky dome being reflected, and we're going all the way with the meme here, so we definitely want, so you set the refraction color for this is a vector 3. So this is a plain color, so let's say we go with full red, then just a pinch of, or like pretty much, or a lot of green, let's say 0.8. No blue, because that's not what we want. Alright, so here we go. Is this the stream 3? No. Anyway, so this sets the entire refraction color of the water, so kind of like the color of the water itself. No, we don't want this. We want the sky to change. We don't want the sky to change. Here we go. We want the ground plane color. We're going to change that one to yellow. Like this. It's going to be a vector 3. Whoops. And then we comment down this line. So it's going to be bright yellow, but that's not a problem. I've returned once again. Hey, Niels. So this should make the water yellow, and the reflection and the refraction towards the sky will be
no time to waste, let's go.
Will still be properly colored. It's lava! We've got lava, here we go. Right, so much, and thank you for the memes. Here we go. And as you can see, once it starts refracting the sky, it's just a sky color like this. So, oh yeah. So that's this is coding with Firefly, Niels. We're doing a special customized OB version of this. Right, so there we go. That's the meme. We've got orange juice in here. And use your imagination to tweak the color of the water to your liking. Right, I hope you enjoyed this fun segment of Coding with Firefly. It's been my pleasure entirely. Did you answer? I was gone. Yes, Tinspin, I answered. It's one big shader file with like compile time defines to make sure that no code gets compiled that isn't necessary. Right. So, where is that render code? It's in the shaders, OpenGL fragment shaders folder. That's where the shader is. So I hope you enjoyed this little detour. Again, enjoy the weekend. I hope to see you again next week. This was it, with a special edition for the OB thingamajig. Peace out once more. I'll see you next time.